Take 31, I guess. Let's roll. So, hey guys, this is Crazy Krunal, and this is my Lensathon submission called Code Blocks. And the inspiration behind this project came from my childhood days. So, I have always loved technology, but the point where I actually got into logical development and programming in the sense was this thing called Scratch programming. So in that Scratch programming, what happened, like I was around 8 to 10 years old, and we had this predefined actions which we could place in a sequence, and there was a corresponding bot which would perform according to that step. So the goal was to make the bot escape out of the room, avoiding the obstacles, and you could use these actions to place it in a sequence which would help the bot navigate through the room. So yeah, that was a very interesting take on how to teach someone about logical development and also about visual programming. And it actually triggered my critical thinking part of my brain because it was not just about finding a solution, but doing it in an optimal way. So that time I didn't know about all this optimization stuff. But yeah, uh, it actually helped me develop that interest towards programming, and I could understand how things would work in a better way. And thanks to this wonderful technology called augmented reality, I can literally take it to the next level. So that's what I decided to submit for this Lensathon. So I recreated that visual programming experience in augmented reality where you can experience the same thing in your environment in a much fun and immersive way. So I'll just quickly walk through the whole lens experience. So this is the main menu when you first open the lens itself. So there's a logo and a play and an instructions button. So when I press on the instructions button, you can see the instructions. It says arrange steps to reach the gem. So that's our main goal, and every replay results into negative 5 points. So I'll let you know what that means exactly in the demo itself. So let's hit that play button. Here we go. So this is the whole experience, and you can see a bot floating over there, and there is a crystal which we have to collect. And the bottom side, we can see a carousel of actions which you can select from. And on the top side, like just above the carousel, there's slots. I would say slots. So there are 9 slots in total, and whatever action you press over here gets populated in that slots. And in the middle, you can see the play button. So let's see what happens when you press the play button. So wow, that bot performed accordingly to what actions I have populated over there. So I think you got it, right? So what we have to do right now is collect the gems and we have to create a proper sequence where the bot can reach the crystal. So in this case, it's fairly simple. So we have to take 2 steps forward and then take a right turn and 1 step forward. So let's put that in. So 2 steps forward, take a right turn, and then 1 step forward. Let's play but and see what happens. So wow, it worked, and we progressed on to the next level. So also you can see our score is also updated. So the score is actually dependent on the number of steps you used to reach your crystal. So yes, it does depend on your number of steps. So basically, lower the number of steps, higher you score. So you have to come up with an optimal sequence of actions where you can reach the crystal. So there could be multiple number of steps you can take to reach the crystals, but the one in which the minimum number of steps have used will result into higher score. So also I told you about that every replay results into negative 5 marks. What that means. So for example, if I use any sequence and I do not reach the crystal, So what will happen, for each failed attempt, you will have a 5 points deduction from your overall score. So like that, there are five actions in this and five exciting levels which you have to clear. And I warn you, it would be challenging. It may look simple, but it will be challenging. And I challenge you to score as high as possible. So give it a go. It's already live, and I'm planning to include more actions such as loop, boolean actions, if and else, and also some custom actions like pick up and drop, or fly, shoot laser from the eyes, and all that stuff. So, but that's I have planned for the future. So right now you have five exciting levels to clear, and let's see who gets the point. So yeah, that was the experience, and this was wholly created using the Lens Studio. Lens Studio is a very powerful tool in this. So whatever I needed, I it was straight out of the box, in the sense there was not much of a friction in the terms of what I was missing to create this experience. So this was whole created by scripting, and the models were modified in Blender. The design assets were created in Procreate and Photoshop. So yeah, and this is a dynamic modular setting where I can actually increase the number of levels easily. I can increase the number of actions easily. So I've created the whole project in such a way that it's wholly modular. I can easily introduce new levels to the project anytime I want. And the main thing I'm proud of is I literally started this a day ago, and I completed this within a 24-hour mark. So that was a big achievement for me. I skipped my meals, I skipped my sleep, but it was totally worth it. I really hope you enjoy this experience. Thank you, Vox, for joining me.